This really shouldn't have been that frustrating. You know, if I actually did some prep work and prepared for a video, maybe, yeah. So anyway, this switch has been repaired before. Well, replaced, I should say, not repaired, because the switch is junk. It kind of works on and off, but it's not reliable, and there's nothing I hate more than something unreliable. Like me. Yeah. Jibba, if you're watching, or Eve Campbell, Evil Woman, if you two are watching by any stretch, chance of the imagination, etc., I miss you guys. Alright, what's going on here? Great! We're going to have to solder a little bit of wire on there because I no longer have any slack. Unless I do something janky. Who doesn't like something janky? Tiny Phillips. To try. This is brand new. I was going to go buy one during this quarantine, but I got lazy. Didn't want to leave the house, quarantine. Especially since where I'm at, we're having an uptick in cases. Just got tested yesterday. That was a fucking nightmare. The reason why it was so bad for me, I knew I was free of COVID, but I did help someone out who I knew to have COVID, and I took safety precautions. And, well, it wasn't good enough for my job, which totally understand. Not complaining about that at all. And we're back. So I decided to remove all the hot glue and cut that wire off. And strip this back a little. Anyway, this was supposed to be a quick video, right? And, yeah, nothing ever goes the right way. So, hot glue can be taken off very easily by alcohol, which I have some somewhere. But I don't feel like looking for it. So I'm just, just mechanically removing it. Anyway, yeah, this was made, I'm sure I showed that once, but I'm still, proud of this box. So all I got to do is solder a new wire onto here, which is right here. And I'll leave it a lot longer. It's just a little smaller than this one. And then we'll be good to go. I'll bring you back then. Oh yeah, the other thing I wanted to show you why I'm going this far in disassembly is one night around midnight, I ended up jamming a paperclip in here because I didn't have soldering iron and tools, because this wire managed to break off of the joint, and I don't know if that was, I'm not really sure why, mechanical stress on the joint or whatever, but you can see where it ripped apart. It was filled with solder, and that goes right down in here, which I'm going to clean out and resolder and take this piece of shit paperclip that got me, I forgot about it honestly, pretty far. Oh, hopefully you saw that. If not, this paperclip's coming out, and this wire is getting resoldered down in there after I clean all this gunk off. So, I know I keep cutting in and out, it's one of those days. I think this was silver solder. Originally I used to use a lot of silver solder. So, let me just crank this puppy up. Now, this is a Weller soldering iron, and it makes me happy. Variable wattage. Oh, I really let it get cold there. Oh, it's heating back up now. I wish this had the lights in the front. This began to feel like my old desk when I used to do the vape networks. I have no patience. I really don't. There we go. Now we wait. go. She's nice and thick. I just realized I don't have to keep shutting it off. I could just, I don't know, stop the video, start the video, and post. As with anything else, life is a little easier with some nipple clamps. Okay, I am going to insulate this differently this time. Before I had the glue and all that. But what I got here is some pretty good stuff. Oh yeah, I keep getting. Gotta put the nut on first. Okay, let's see if we can neaten this up a bit. Bring this out, bring this down. Bring that up, but bring that down. Might not need the hot melt. Add some extra. I need to get a new sponge or copper Brillo pad wiper. Did it again. Now, the reason why I'm heating it and then flicking it is to get the extra off. So you let it get hot, flick it, and now there's a bunch of little solder dots there. But that's okay. Solder dots are just fine. Yeah, that's the new one. That's the old one. Dingle hopper. Oh yeah, these switches, while I like them aesthetically, they're not exactly fun. Just gotta clean this up. I am not the same old tech. I get nipple clamps now. Screwdriver. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. We won't go. You know, I really like how Big Clive can do all this. He's such a professional. You gotta be careful on how tight you tighten the screws on these switches. Come on. Get in the hole. There we go. So the reason why you gotta be careful with these is these or the... Maybe I should have been using these sooner. Is to give them a bend, which is easier when you don't tin them first, because these screws will loosen over time. But I want to give myself the best chance of making it through whatever happens. Oh wow, these aren't that bad. Why haven't I been using these? Now you gotta wrestle it. Our own words. worst enemy. And I absolutely was. Alright. Fold that down there. So much room for activities. That's actually staying well. So, I just gotta show these off. This is funny. Warning, fire hazard. Never carry in pocket. Not for e-cig or vape. IMR 18650-25R. You would not believe where you can find these. Probably tell you next time. Ooh. Oh, that's good. That's better than that one now. Well, thank you for saying. I'm going to edit the hell out of this and try and get it around a 5-minute video or something reasonable. Because I haven't been lately doing anything reasonable. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a good weekend. Later.